Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign we'll be diving into for this reading. Who needs it the most? Which zodiac sign? Oh, Lord. Okay, Aquarius. Welcome back, Aquarius people and placements. Let's dive into a quick reading for you beautiful folk. Aquarius people and placements. Messages for Aquarius energy. Aquarius people and placements. Thank you. Chills. Interesting. So you can see she's got a bit of a stern face there. So we do have some very challenging aspects coming on Christmas, actually, on Christmas Day. So just be aware of that. I believe we have the Jupiter-Saturn squaring happening then, as well as like some Mars-Pluto energy. So you can definitely check that out if you're curious on the specific assets. But this is a good time to kind of pull inward, I would say. Wake up call, awareness, and warning. This could be about your family life, your home life, your real estate, your finances, as well as give and take dynamics, your health as well. Your body is an intelligent being providing you with warning signs when you are in danger. Chills, so maybe pay attention to the energy around you. If the people around you feel off or wrong, make sure to kind of protect yourself. Chills are one of these signs, and they warn you to seek shelter and warmth so that you do not freeze. Just like the body, your soul provides you with warning signs in the form of your intuition or the gut feeling that tells you something isn't right. Sacred soul, your awareness is needed now. You may be heading into a situation that can be avoided. There are red flags and clues that you have been ignoring. You may have felt a creepy feeling that something is off, but without proof, your ego tries to convince you that your feelings are misguided or premature. Do not dismiss what you feel. There is still time to seek shelter from the cold before getting caught at night in the snow. Interesting. This could be about a marriage, could be about some kind of conflict emotionally or expressing your emotions with somebody or something. Let's see exactly what is it that you should be warned about. Tell us more, Aquarius people in placement. What is the warning here for Aquarius? Why is this here? Guarded, vulnerability. Could be a feminine in your life. I'm speaking to a masculine specifically. Oh, this cord is just doing its own thing, isn't it? Sorry about that. Just give me a moment. Alrighty, so we've got that fixed. Tell us more. There could be some kind of like tense situation or some heated argument as well here. Tell us more what else Aquarius needs to be warned about at this time. What do you want them to understand the warning about? Trust divine timing. Interesting. So making sure you're kind of slowing down maybe to wait for the right time for something to act. Trusting. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. A lack of compassion and coming out of some kind of belief structure or facades or kind of illusions. Very interesting. This could be about your relationships, your marriages, your partnerships. And you could be getting messages in your dreams about these things, so do pay attention. Yeah, you're coming into greater strength and empowerment. Could be with chemistry with somebody else. You're moving towards your north node of good destiny, good karma, growth kind of vibes like that. So let's continue. I'm going to grab you a piece of advice. Aquarius, most important vital advice for, oh, Lord. Let's see where that went. Yeah, cooperation in the reverse on the bottom. And the card that came out for you guys was boar, ferocity. So that seems to be an important element of this reading. There could be something about greed here as well, like maybe somebody else around you is greedy and that's why you need to stop having such a sense of compassion for this person. But let's see. These are just the current energies, of course. Brutish hogs and wild swine. Interesting. Brutish hogs. So make sure people could want to pick fights or something like that. Aggression, anger intertwine. Unleash the ruthless force of fury. So if somebody's starting a conflict with you and they just keep pushing and they keep pushing, it's important that you have a solid footing and that you could stand your ground, right? Deal with it or face the jury. Unleash your ruthless force of fury. Deal with it or face the jury. Unleash your ruthless. Okay, let's see. It is not often that you see me or even sense me near, for I am usually happiest in my own company, far away from the darkest of woods. So maybe there is something about having your own time. However, now I make my presence felt with my tusks gleaming and my eyes red, because what you have allowed to continue must now end. Anger wells inside you, but through me you can harness it and unleash it in the most effective way. People who hold their anger, who repress it, have psychosomatic issues, health, diseases, issues like that, right? That develop into greater problems, right? I will do the damage and I will instill the fear and protect you from the pain that is about to be redirected towards those who have inflicted it upon you. I can devour everything organic from flesh to bone, and in doing so, I ensure those who have aggrieved you will never be able to do so again. I can root out the problems of issues. So rooting, right? The kind of the concept of the root, digging down those heels deep, right? To your own, not being dissuaded from like the external influences. No, sinking your roots into what you know is true beyond illusion, beyond the facades. I can root out problems and issues, even within yourself, drive them to the surface and give you the courage and strength to finally face and deal with them. Beautiful, but please do not seek me out for petty matters, simple squabbles, or malicious revenge, for I will turn just as easily on you. So this is about, we have a lot of like, I think, intense Mars energy, Aries energy with the North Node and Chiron there, definitely still making their aspects and such. Stand up to your foes. A primal scream needs to be released. That's interesting because I was watching a Heath Ledger documentary and he was talking about, there was like, I don't know, there was like a clip on YouTube and one of his coworkers was saying when he was working on a movie, they went out in the desert and they just screamed. And he has Aries placements himself. So Aries is that kind of first beginning zodiac sign, the primal kind of force that when the sun begins to build, right? So take up a martial art to channel physical power. So maybe you're building your actual body as well. Aries can rule the physical body, you know, doing calisthenics or whatever. Learn to discern between small matters in life and life-changing events. It's okay to let it all out now. The boar is an ancient symbol of the warrior and the talisman in conflict. The Norse goddess Freya rode her trusty boar called Hildsvini into battle. In dreams, and that's funny, this is the second time dreams has been mentioned here, a boar represents assertiveness and confrontation. So maybe you're sensing these kind of tensions. Like a lot of time when we do sense those or we kind of get premonitions or whatever, that's because we're in tune, we're intuitive, which suggests you are learning to face your fears with gusto. Beautiful. Yeah, this could be about some kind of new gateway as well. Maybe you're letting go of a Taurus or letting go of something financially or letting go of like what you used to value so that you can move into some kind of innovation here. Aquarius energy here. Pluto and Aquarius. Of course, you guys are in Aquarius. Is making strong aspects to you guys, right? So, okay. I'm just going to go with my gut and pull a bunch of oracle cards, but I think we'll finish with some angel tarot. Most important vital advice. Oh, Lord. That was fast. Clean it up. Yeah, if that's not that beautiful kind of deer there. Somebody here could have like Merkashira. There could be like a new Merkashira Nakshatra. You can find that out on AstroSeek's website by Googling AstroSeek sidereal Vedic birth chart using the whole sign house systems when you're entering your data in the settings section and just scrolling down. But anyways, there's a new beginning here, cleansing up something regarding your values, a new beginning in those areas in your self-esteem, in your self-love. So, so that you can communicate this. Very nice with a mindset shift. Okay, tell us more, Aquarius. People and placements to finish the reading. Actually, let's give you action steps. I love using the tarot for some action steps. Yeah, okay. Aquarius, most important vital action steps to align Aquarius with their ultimate abundance, peace, and success for Aquarius. We have Five of Pentacles here. So if you are concerned about finances, trust in divine timing in that regard. We have patience. Yeah, that's very important. We have a lot of slowed down energy right now before the new year. We still have Mercury not even exiting its retrograde shadow yet. So it's still not the right time, kind of. It'll kind of go forward more in January, more so. But patience reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. You could be building, I'm getting the vibe of someone building a solid foundation. This could be something to do about relationships as well. There's something about being very gracious and careful here, especially regarding finances, I would say. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this could be about family. This could be about you kind of entering a new relationship or kind of, you can see that beautiful image there where she's kissing the girl's forehead. But she's playing like what looks to be like a lyre, I think it's called, or a lute, or like whatever, like a harp or whatever, something like that. There's a child here. Yeah, interesting. Divine warrior. That's the second time the warrior energy has come out here. Wow. Confounds the wicked and brings victory and peace. Yeah, especially if you're coming out of any kind of commitment or belief structure or system that you were part of. Letting go of something as well. I think that's all part of your advice. Actually, pretty good reading. Let's pull some last juicy messages. Aquarius, last messages for Aquarius. Most important vital messages for Aquarius people in placements watching this reading, please. Messages for the Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius energy. Thank you. Messages for Aquarius. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got Animals by Maroon 5, so that could be a song relevant here. Yeah, interesting. Like tapping into your animalistic instinct, even maybe. Into your instincts, yeah, instincts, because the roots also is about K2, which is the South Node in our chart of past lives kind of stuff, ancestors, such like that. And one of the nakshatras in Mula is in with K2 is Mula, which rules the roots of something. So you could be dealing with a Sag, but there could just be a need to see a bigger perspective and get really, because Mula, basically what it represents, the nakshatra, is revealing truths. It's that kind of purity, that kind of can bring down even the vicious most animals, right? That kind of innate purity, like Steve Irwin, or like something like that. So Andra or Ardra, I don't know if it's Andra. Is this actually the nakshatra? Let's see. Yeah, so it's actually Ardra Nakshatra. So somebody here could have those placements. I believe it's ruled by Rahu, which is the opposite of K2. Sorry, I'm just having some tea. But somebody could be fighting with you, could be a Taurus, about finances. There's definitely like a big focus on the material realm here. Sorry about that. Wants to guide you in the reverse. So somebody might want to mislead you, perhaps. We're going to grab some of these beautiful tea leaf before we close this out. Messages for Aquarius, people and placements. Wedge, yeah, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Could feel these kind of slowdowns, We have a lot of Saturn energy right now still. We are in a Saturn ruled season, of course. This is the time to make long-term choices, not short-term gratification type vibes, yeah. So you could be needing to be ferocious and protect your wealth as well, or see the truth about your wealth. Like if you're an overgiver, where does that come from type vibe, right? So Aquarius, yeah. Be careful, don't take risks as well, not just yet. Aquarius messages. Yeah, be careful. Somebody could be very negative around you as well. You need to protect yourself. Okay. Aquarius, last messages for Aquarius people and placements. Oh, Lord. I think in the future you're going to have way more understanding. Alrighty then, let's grab you an animal oracle. Most important advice for Aquarius people and placements. Most vital piece of it. Oh, Lord. Hawk spirit. So yeah, this is about taking that kind of higher perspective, stepping into your power like the red-tailed hawk. This could be with a conflict, the need to kind of hone in like a hawk does on its prey, right? From the higher perspective. Sagittarius energy here, Leo energy here as well. Gemini and Taurus. Let spirit be your guide. Beautiful. And this could be about communicating with a Taurus or communicating about finances or what you value in general. So it's 32. Again, thank you for the support on this channel. It's deeply appreciated. 32. Let's see. Flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond, as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. When hawk arrives, you're called to pay close attention to messages from spirit that appears anywhere in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. So this could be about seeing a higher perspective regarding shared finances or power dynamics or power plays. Yeah, this could be a new relationship, or yeah, interesting. Or maybe being more independent, not losing yourself in a relationship as well. Hawk Spirit asks you to not dismiss signs that Spirit sends to guide you. Lately, have you been hearing the same word or song, coming across the same symbol here and there in the strangest of places? Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your query, or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, and other places where repetitive numbers and words show up for you to notice. Pay attention to animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. So you can always search this up on YouTube, like hawk, spirit animal meaning, and there's plenty of videos, I'm sure, or just look up, clips with the hawk. Spirit wants to communicate and reaches out again and again. When hawk appears, it's a sign to listen. Very interesting. Yeah, this could be a new beginning in your power as well. Like Pluto and Aquarius is going to be very strongly conjoining any of your placements in Aquarius. So your sun. So what does Pluto do? It causes death, rebirth. It causes, especially conjunction is a very powerful aspect, right? So it kind of forces you to come into your power. And there's a great, Pluto also rules wealth, right? It rules the underworld, but a lot of billionaires have Pluto nakshatra or Scorpio ruled nakshatras, right? And that's because Pluto's constantly going through these changes and shedding what no longer serves, like a snake with its skin, and hence it allows itself to rise above and call in better opportunities and more opportunities in the future. So, yeah, we have Dove Spirit in the reverse on the bottom. Let's check that out really quick. However disturbed the waters around you, however troubled your heart, Dove Spirit is there to remind you that peace without begins within as you reconnect with Spirit through practices that awaken you from spiritual amnesia. Your true nature is as a peaceful child of Spirit, but how easily you might forget you're being invited to sit in a cozy, safe nest. I almost got in my head cozy cafe of Spirit. Soon the waters become still and you feel peace again. It's kind of like the crocodile. It's slow down. Crocodiles are associated with Saturn because they go very slow. They don't waste expenditures of energy, and by being that slow, they can sense the currents in the water around it, right? So there's a need to be grounded in your decisions going forward into the new year. Be compassionate with yourself at this time, for all of us can forget that peace is always at hand, always there, gifted to us by Spirit. Become the peace you wish to see in the world, so you can reduce any suffering. Performing acts of kindness and radiating love. Dove Spirit also reminds you that, and this could be more about the relationship with yourself, self-love, right? Because when you have a better relationship with yourself, you call in more finances, you call in more love, you call in more enjoyable experiences because you value that, right? So Dove Spirit also reminds you that when you see inequity in someone or someone harmed in need, trust that you have the capacity to bring peace through smiling, sending love, speaking a kind word, and listening with a compassionate heart. And that's because words and thoughts manifest reality, right? So do your part to be a peacemaker, nourishing compassion, reminding others of the joy of harmonious coexistence that they may embrace of Dove Spirit within themselves as well. This could be about give and take dynamics, health matters, um, but very interesting for sure. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. I wish you the best. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Happy holidays.